Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another Watchalong. Barcelona versus Real Sociedad. Barcelona fighting for top two in La Liga, and we're going to be playing, one of La Liga's best teams. And I understand, Real Madrid have already won La Liga title race, but we still have, as I said, the objective to finish top two. But looking at today's lineup, you have Ter Stegen, Joao Cancelo, Inigo Martinez, Pau Cubarsi, Koundé in the defense. In the midfield, you're gonna have Gundogan, Christensen, and Pedri, and up top, you're gonna have Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. Wait, let me adjust my thing real quick. There we go. All right, game is about to start, guys. There we go.
Of course, he had a spell in charge of Barcelona in the mid-80s.
Give me 1 second.
What a great side that was, the Argentinian team of 1978. As you said, by Menotti.
All right, game has started, boys. What will Barcelona be able to do?
Football Club Barcelona. They've only won one of the last four when they've been asked to perform.
No, yeah, so far in La Liga, we've been actually struggling a little bit. Let me actually change that and just show the lineup.
4-2 success last season.
There we go, boys.
There you
go. Roque. What's up, Hakim? Yeah, I know the situation with Roque. It's pretty much the same. Either leaving on a loan or sold permanently. Absolute shambolic. That's the case, but hey, foul.
Martinez on the left. Cancelo will go to the left wing position. Started used quite a bit in the last few weeks. There is Cancelo higher up the pitch.
Oh, nice, Rafinha, good run. Lewandowski right there. Ah, no, Rafinha. That ball was a little bit too much pace on that ball for Lewandowski.
Starts this round of games 3 behind the leading scorer in La Liga, Girona.
Not ideal.
Really good move. Started by Cancelo. Pedri helped it on to Rafinha. Rafinha trying to play that first time ball into Lewandowski. Good start.
All right. Corner for Barcelona. Ooh, nothing. Rafinha takes a shot, but goes wild. Always starting with a long ball. What's up, Thomas? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you? Nice to see you again. I feel Kevin Prince Boateng would have had play more games if he was with the team. Kevin Prince Boateng, actually, he did play more games than Vitor Roque. And that was with an attack with Messi, with Suarez, you know. With Dembele. Nah, Cancelo, bad touch.
It's when Cancelo's at his best, when he's going into forward areas. 1 or 2 problems defensively. 1v1 situations.
All right, what can Barca do here?
Can switch off at times. There's the player you were talking about, Araujo.
Well, Xavi did confirm before kick-off that it isn't an injury, he isn't carrying a knock, it's just a case of rotating the players.
No, besides, it's also good, to give Araujo some rest. He hasn't been playing that brilliantly as of late. So, well, why not give him some rest? No. Xavi would have kept Prince Boateng for lifetime? Wow. I mean, looking at the Vitor Roque situation just one more, because I don't want to bore you guys with the same discussion over and over. But if I was Vitor Roque, I'd maybe potentially take the risk on a loan move, because if he's gone for 1 season, who's to say that Xavi's going to be here, It's most likely that, that Xavi will not be here by the end of next season.
Scored 3 this season, 3 in 5 matches.
Nice, Inigo, good header.
Giving it to Inigo Martinez. Kunde feels it playing in the right back position. He certainly prefers playing as a central defender, but doesn't get a look in there anymore.
I have to say, earlier on in the season, when he did play as the centre-half, he didn't do well enough.
So Pedri and Gundogan right now, like the holding midfielders. Interesting.
Right across the
Don't
face of
concede, don't
Pickford.
concede, don't concede, don't concede. Oh my God.
My goodness. He was quick
Wait, what happened to FOMOB?
frighteners on Barcelona.
He did well to get away from his man here. Play. Good ball
I would
into
have
the
sold him
box.
permanently because loan move is cursed for Barca players.
He's trying to go to the roof of the net. He's not far away here.
That is true, but at the same time, you know,
It's the year of Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
how much are we gonna get for Vitor Roque if it's a sale? Oh, nice. A loan for a Barca player is a death warrant for a Barca player career. Yeah, loan moves for Barca players, they've barely ever turned out
I think you've been
well, you know. I think the only one who was successful was the Gerard Piqué one when he went to Man United.
at the club, and he'll be here next season. And they say that he's loving life in the city of Barcelona and doesn't want to head anywhere else. At the age of 35.
But the whole Vitor Roque and
He's one of the
Xavi situation is just
midfield players. He's
horrible.
holding player. They are playing with three at the back.
Loan move is a curse if you're a Spanish player,
Back down that left-hand
then
side.
you are safe.
Where are they down
Is Lamine playing too much? 16 years old, Euros coming up.
creativity will come.
In these last couple of weeks, he's been, you know, these players have been getting like 1 week rest, so they haven't been playing midweek. So they have had, you know, some time to rest. But Lamine Yamal is a player who I would, you know, just be giving some rest.
Improvise themselves tonight. Real Sociedad, mentioned before.
Just rotating. You know, start Ferran Torres here and there. But also the thing is that right now
11 on Thursday.
is that
Two of the left backs at the club.
Barcelona, they're in a fight for top two. So we really can't really afford for rotation.
Young Venezuelan.
Especially since we lost that game against Girona. Oh, the Gerard Piqué was a permanent transfer? I thought it was a loan move.
There's Marino on the ball. He's got a good left foot. Number 8. Real Sociedad. Nice Mendes plays that a little bit further forward. He's on the ball now.
It's been a season of adventure for the side from
The stands aren't really filled.
did very well in the Champions
Guys, if you're looking at the stadium right now, you can see patches where there's like no one there. You know,
They were knocked out by Paris Saint-Germain.
there's lots of seats open. Man, that's not a good sign.
And their aim is to qualify for Europe for a 5th season in a row.
Because if you're not playing attractive football, if you're not getting wins, then less people are gonna want to watch you.
The first game.
Less people want to watch you, less match day revenue.
Created chances.
You know,
Just didn't take them.
only loan that maybe has worked is Fermin.
Wings. Particularly good side. Saw them against Real Madrid where they were really poor, hardly created anything.
But it's also because like Barcelona, they just don't know where to actually loan these players out.
Marino.
Like the way we handle them is atrocious. You could also say because, you know, the Eric Garcia loan move has worked out.
The speed, the dash, and the panache.
Nice, cubarsi.
And joined in the winter transfer window from Union
That's been a successful transfer. I mean, a successful loan move. And if Barcelona were smart, you cash in.
Some pace.
You take the 15 to 20 million, you know?
Cubarsi on that occasion. Young defender did well.
Because is Eric Garcia really better than any of the center backs that we have at this point? No.
Cubarsi wasn't in the frame at the start of the season. He's become one of the first names on the team sheet on a match day now.
Bad
TV
pass.
Sensation.
Too early to tell because he's young. Right there. This club is shit. So is the coach, and so is Deco and Fatman Laporta buying a player, not playing him, then selling him. That's shitty. Barca summed up for you. What's up, Mustafa? Welcome to the stream. But no, yeah, just Barcelona. They've been pretty incompetent, or pretty
In behind Barcelona then.
complacent in regards to some of the decisions that they're making.
Becker's got a bit of pace.
And as a serious club, you can't be really making those moves and those decisions.
Brains of the team. Spain international. 7 goals, 6 assists this season. That only makes them tick in midfield.
Is Zubimendi being rested?
Cubarsi commanding.
No, is Zubimendi injured?
Correct.
Oh yeah, he has picked up a muscle injury.
This is Pacheco.
Look at that, all 3 of our injuries. Alex Balde, Frankie de Jong, Gavi out for the season.
Regular this season. They have an excellent academy at Real Sociedad. They're the first team squad at the moment. There are 17 players.
I can predict Xavi would send Roque to a Saudi club.
First team.
Nah, no shot, no shot.
12 of those born in the city of San Sebastian.
More of a loan move to a different club than come back to Barca and did well. Yeah, right there. If we were to sell Ter statue, what should we get? Wait, Liverpool up El Dibu own goal? No.
There's Cancelo. Pedri.
And funny enough, Mustafa, the player that I would actually say, you know, like, if Ter Stegen were to leave, the player that I would want to... Oh, yeah, it was a Martinez goal. Oh, wait, but Aston Villa, they just tied.
Atletico Madrid as well.
It's fair to say
No, but
too much for Manchester City.
the goalkeeper that I would look for is actually Leo Martinez.
João Felix, I think, signed a contract in into 2029. I think
Because at this point in time, I think Barcelona need a keeper who can actually make saves.
nevertheless, it's going to be Atletico's problem next season and not Barcelona's.
To sell your MLS.
Marcelo heads back to work for Pep Guardiola.
Needed to be played first time. Oyarzabal missed the opportunity there. Becker did really well, played it into his number 10.
But for that's an interesting conversation. If Ter Stegen were to leave, for example, because he has had some interest from Saudi, I was going to make a video yesterday, but I was having some troubles with my PC, so that I wasn't able to record. But who would you guys want to replace Ter Stegen? No, boys.
Certain defending from
Nice, Lewandowski. 2 huge recoveries.
Lewandowski's work rate there. 2 or 3 times he's really worked hard to win the ball back. Excellent from the centre forward.
5 own goals. I mean, fucking up. Xavi forced Puig and Goyal to join MLS in Saudi. Well, I mean, that's true, but, you know, they were never hyped up to be the next, you know, big thing.
scored in the opening 10 minutes at the Olympic Stadium.
They were exciting, you know, La Masia talents that really weren't given, you know, a chance.
This is the final
But,
game of
you know,
30
Barcelona didn't pay huge money for them.
tomorrow, and then Wednesday, then Thursday.
When Vitor Roque joins a decent team and bags 20 goals because he gets playtime, if that happens, which I feel it will if he joins a club like Valencia or Bologna, I'll have nothing but hatred for Xavi.
Preaching to the converted, the Barcelona.
If Vitor Roque turns out to be the next superstar and Barcelona they had him and they never give him a chance, I think a lot of Barcelona fans they will be in agreement with you, Mustafa, and you know me personally too as well.
In recent weeks.
I'll be furious for the mismanagement and the poor you know
Some of the injured players.
work that this club has done in regards to that.
Just about had enough pace there. Martinez.
Nice. The goalkeeper market isn't great right now. You're true. That's true. I mean, but in general, you know, the footballing market isn't that great. I think maybe the only position that you could say, hey, it's stacked, is in the midfield department. There are tons of great midfielders. But, you know, those midfielders are
Christensen.
very expensive.
Who's going to get a yellow card, I think, maybe, for that challenge. And certainly
An aggressive challenge.
Is that a foul from
Often be the
Christensen?
case when you're going to lose the ball. It's not too bad. It's the follow-up leg that's the one that causes most problems. The first one was going for the ball. The second one was never going to get the ball.
Nah, no yellow. Reports say Xavi wants Faye to go on loan to Al Nassr. I swear Xavi's a... Wait. Where have you seen that? No shot.
Barcelona do have 5 players in the squad tonight who are sitting on 4 yellow cards, one away from a suspension. This is Traore. Gunde misses
Clear
his
it.
header, makes it with the boot. Gunde is one of those. Gundogan, Christensen in the starting 11 as well. There's Lewandowski, excellent tackle from
Oh, Cancelo, good work.
Cancelo.
Great feet work.
Lamine Yamal
Oh,
tried to fire it in and find the
Lamine was looking for Gundogan.
so far. Gundogan.
He's a player that likes to make those forward runs from midfield, Gundogan. And the crowd responding to the effort of Lewandowski.
Lewandowski has a particularly good record against Real Sociedad, a goal a game record since joining Barcelona, 3-3.
I couldn't find that. Imagine Vitor Roque on the Thiago Mota with all that space he plays. He would cook there. There's so much space to abuse in these Barca games. He won't play him. Fuck Xavi's come back. Come on, boys.
Bryce Mendes. Flag stays down for now. Not for long though. The assistant
So he is indeed offside.
referee, the Becker.
Love to see a natural pivot like Asado, but Xavi in his decisions. Bro, Casado is money. Did you guys see that highlight reel from Casado against Deportivo?
From cubarsi.
Now I understand it's a highlight reel, for example, it shows the greatness.
Bit of a gamble when somebody
But you know,
throws
cubarsi,
it
oh,
face to
great, my
right
headphones
behind.
died. But cubarsi, he was having a fantastic game. You know, against
Becker's pacing behind.
against the Deportivo, and he just isn't given enough chances.
Christensen.
This helps.
Martinez. I think that was more of a clearance than a creative
All right.
pass. Modern day football, I'm not sure how much say the coach has in the recruitment of players. Certainly appeared to be a battle of wills between
Nice,
Xavi, the
Christensen.
coach, and Deco, the sporting director.
We had our chance with Hansi, but Papi Laporta glazing Xavi's to the max.
Players that were recruited
Me writing is crazy, but I say so myself.
were Portuguese.
Let's really hope that Laporta's decision to keep Xavi pays out, man.
They're playing a risky
Because if not, then Laporta's position, you know, is going to be called into question. Vitor Roque, Victor Font,
Paper, those two sides
um,
could be really good. Just slide in.
he wanted to, to have basically a press conference discussing Barcelona and everything.
Had an impact at the start of the season, didn't they, Felix and Cancelo?
Xavi sees Roberto as DM, not Casado.
Their dominance
Why do we renew Casado? Then Roberto will be the only option.
has progressed.
Here when Atletico Madrid will beat Real.
El Hakim, you asked the tough questions,
Man
man.
of the match, you thought that he'd go on from there and
Maybe Xavi doesn't see
hasn't been the case.
Casado ready for the first team,
Very much hit and miss.
which is just
Quite
ridiculous, man. Just,
Got
I think those are just excuses.
parent club.
Can't just go Drake. I haven't been keeping up with either, honestly. Oh, nice. Nah,
Well, maybe the key to
I haven't been keeping up with the beef.
the raw pace of
Roque would do well in AC Milan and Bologna easily.
against a
Let's
rookie
hope so.
left back in John Aramburu.
What I've liked about both Rafinha and Yamal, both have come short at times and then tried to spin in behind, use that space in behind Real Sociedad's back
Wait, let me
line.
increase the volume just a tad bit, please.
Just Made his run a fraction too early, but I've been watching Rafinha. He's
There we
really
go.
worked hard to buy himself a bit of space.
Let me see how it
It
sounds.
hasn't always been played to him.
Cubarsi misses out. Beck has a great
All right,
opportunity.
there we go.
And it's a fine save.
Wait, what happened? Foul?
Saves the embarrassment of Cubarsi there.
Well, he's a threat, Becca. With those runs in behind, there's no doubt about it. Not sure with the referee.
When's the next first cut and shave? It was gonna be sometime this week. Just
That's the danger for
during the
Barcelona.
start of the week, I had some plans, so I wasn't able to make time. But by Wednesday or Thursday,
Decent save by
uh,
Ter Stegen.
let me actually, text my barber just to see like when he's available.
Cubarsi. Kunde. Christensen. Cancelo, of course, has held down that left back spot in the absence of Alex Ball.
Nice, Rafinha, good control. You beat your man.
Rafinha
Put in a good cross.
lost his one.
To who? To who? To who?
Play it to
Rafinha, you did
Gundogan, but
everything
it's not
well.
quite line to Gundogan at the moment.
No, you beat your man. You're right there. All you
Pass
need to do
by
is just
Cancelo.
choose the right man to go across to.
By Rafinha, again making that run in behind.
Beats one, beats two.
Bryce Mendes. Alan Baru darting down that left-hand side. Oyarzábal
Oh,
uses
my
it
goodness.
as a decoy.
Mid-skin fade with texture on the top. I'd be grieving.
Certainly was
Pause.
disappointed, but good play.
Xavi sees every mediocre player as the best player. I hope Laporta buys Loftus-Cheek, Lukaku, Jesus, Choupo-Moting, so Xavi can fulfill his dream of playing with the best players. Well, let's really hope that that's not the case, because I really don't want to have to see Choupo-Moting play for Barca,
Pedri.
Let him stay at Bayern, please.
There's been a theory that
And
Barcelona's
Pedri
run
loses the
has
ball.
let them
Bad
down this
touch.
season, but they won the last 4 games here. Good points to the ball. He felt it had been won fairly once.
No foul, okay.
Second time by João Cancelo. Christensen. Yamal just teasing it over the top, but look who's chasing. Robert Lewandowski.
Unfortunately, on that occasion, Rafinha
Lewandowski
couldn't
putting
chase it
some
because he was in
pressure.
an offside position.
If you celebrate any goal or win now with the season finished, count yourself shameless.
Hesitation at the Barca defence.
And we're conceding.
Well, Becker makes them pay.
Oh, offside, thank fucking goodness. Oh, see, Mustafa, we need to get a goal. I mean, we need to finish the season in second place, man.
Was he in his own half?
Season ain't over.
Just 1 foot in the opponent's
Yeah, he's
half.
offside.
Inigo Martinez should still try and recover back and get round on the cover. He's just almost asking Cubarsi to deal with it.
All comes down to the finest of margins.
That were also the kid is nice. The retro one, the one the fan was wearing.
Ball hit it just that little bit quicker.
2-1 mid-player Gatpo scores. Liverpool is beating Aston Villa. Remember when Aston Villa beat Liverpool? I think what 7-1 or 7-2, something like that.
Great little nudge there from Gundogan, but a fine recovery challenge from Pacheco.
During COVID.
Cancelo asking for a free kick. I think Real Sociedad would say that he committed a couple of fouls only a few moments ago and was allowed to get away with it.
Ter Stegen. Oh, good pass to Rafinha. Rafinha, good control.
Lewandowski.
Can you even beat your man? Xavi wanted Choupo-Moting after K was brought by Bayern as like a backup option. That's solid. I think Choupo-Moting as a backup. Hear me now. As a backup, decent. What happened to the football now? Keeps glitching out. But as a starter, no way. Alexis Putellas with Bromati, we ain't talking about ball. You have to go Alexis, no? Better culture. Season 8 over. What is there to play for? Top 2, I guess. This is what we have come to. I know, man. And with what? 4 games left? Barcelona, how they have to play? How many games do Barca have this season? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 games left. Yeah, we have the game against Almeria on Thursday. Then on Sunday we play against Rayo, and then the last game of the season against Sevilla. So 3 games left, and the season is over. And the season is already over. Wow. How has my club fallen? Not as a backup, as a starter. Should I wanted to play 2 strikers? Oh my God! Good work. No foul. Nice with me. With me. No! What a run into the box.
Great 1-2 in and around the box. Just couldn't get it under control. When he comes in on that left foot, we saw him fouled against Girona last week to win a penalty. Gundogan plays the ball back to him. Just has to take 1 touch too many, and there you can see Pacheco just gets a touch on the ball. The normal just stand in the way of Lewandowski. The referee didn't.
The idea was there between the link up between Lewandowski and Yo, what is Nico Martinez doing all the way up there? That's crazy. What boring 30 minutes? You should make hot take videos? No, how can I have? Like, for example, I've said time and time again, Xavi's talent ID is atrocious. It's not good enough. The players that he's looking, to bring in, I just don't think that they're Barcelona quality. I have said that in the past. You should make hot take videos. What, like videos where I grab your hot takes and I talk about them? Is that what you mean, Mustafa? Yeah, we could do those type of videos. Reacting to hot takes.
Side that play out from the back particularly well. They're trying to here, but
oh my God! Look at that back heel from Brian Mendes.
managed it, but they're going to give the ball away. Free kick. Is it going to be given? No.
See, here's the thing. In 30 minutes, Barcelona's going toe to toe with Real Sociedad. That's just really, man.
Right on the offside line. He can be a yard short of that. He's got so much pace.
What if Elias football hot takes though? I've got if Dortmund win the UCL, it's the greatest underdog story. It clears Mourinho's Porto winning the UCL. Mustafa, I don't know if that's a hot take, because that's actually could be a valid point. Because Porto, in that run, did they ever play Real Madrid? And especially, you're playing Real Madrid in a final. Real Madrid are so heavy favorites. Jude Bellingham, Vini, Valverde, Chouameni, Rodrigo. You have all these stars,
There's too much passing and not a
and looking at the black magic that Real Madrid has at the moment.
as well read in the end. The left wing back, Adam Buru, the Venezuelan.
Bro, you could have a point there, Mustafa. If Xavi gets Lukaku and starts him every match, what would be your condition? Well, number one, if Xavi wants to bring Lukaku, then that's where I'm saying, Xavi, what the hell are you doing? Because in no circumstance would I want Lukaku on my club. And if he views it on a starter, then Xavi, what are you doing? Bad pass and ego.
Takes the gamble. The defender becomes an attacker. Now he's down hurt. Good at that. There's a little dance. Lewandowski. Troy's back on his feet, making the long journey back.
Nice, Rafinha. Good defensive work.
Challenge from Rafinha.
I'm Michael.
Kunde. No, there's always a chance when Lewandowski's around. He had a
I'm Michael Royce and Hummels. We trust to save football from this.
contain him.
Straight juju, black magic of an institution.
His aerial ability
I got
sometimes,
chemistry exam on Thursday. The academic remontada is not looking good.
but he's got great speed, as you just mentioned. His timing is good.
The academic weapon is not firing.
Oh, they're playing a very risky
Mustafa,
defense, Real
like,
Sociedad.
I'm telling you this right now. Dortmund are not winning the Champions League. They are not.
Pacheco.
Real Madrid will pull some juju in order to win that final. I don't care. Dortmund can be 3-0 up. Somehow, some way, Real Madrid are going to come back.
When he's in the side,
They're going to probably get like 2 lucky penalties. Hummels, who's having a fantastic game, he commits a foul and gives Real Madrid a penalty. There's a cross. The goalkeeper saves it. The rebound falls into Jude Bellingham. Easy tap in. And then you have, like a 1-2 between Vinny and Jude. There you go. I've basically, said what Real Madrid have been doing all season long.
Inigo Martinez.
Yo, what's up, TBS? Yo, TBS, when are we doing our next video together, bro? We should actually make a video talking about the season in general. Yeah, Dortmund, they're not winning that final, man. I will bet my house
Barcelona, but
that Real Madrid win that final.
to go all the way back. Passing by Real Sociedad.
Reverse psychology, we'll be there no matter what. I see what you're doing.
Kunde. Improvises, found to enjoy that little bit of trickery.
I'm on vacation in Europe, but I'm down in June. Bro, wait, we're in Europe.
Tackle by Adam Buru.
Family, friends.
He's got the toughest job of the week.
But yeah, Mustafa, there's absolutely no way that Real Madrid are losing.
Lamine Yamal.
Like, I can tell you this. Dortmund could be the dominant team. They could be better than Real Madrid in that final.
pushes higher up the field. It's Pacheco that's got to come out and deal.
But as I said, Real Madrid, they're going to get a scrappy goal. Dortmund collapse. They make a comeback. Or they just completely obliterate them.
It's a loose pass from
I'm not watching the Champions League final.
their challenge by Pedri.
Elias, how did you get into HH's WhatsApp group? What's the backstory? So what basically happened is I showed up on his streams, and back then HH he wanted to have like a Thursday group or like a Wednesday, like a midweek group, in which everyone was able to have footballing discussions, but like he wanted people who had cameras and who had microphones, because it just made the quality of the content a little bit better. But and that's how he basically invited me. But the thing is, why he stopped doing that is just because like there weren't enough of us, in every like midweek stream to warrant, to to basically have them, to make them like exclusive for the WhatsApp group. France, Denmark, Italy, maybe Austria. Off. Homie's balling. I'm not gonna lie though, and this season already, nobody cares anymore. Facts. Nah, the season is done and dusted. All there is to play for is top two, man. Like all the news in the media right now is focused on the summer. It's basically who's staying, who's leaving, who's renewing. You know, it's no longer about the football. Honestly, like I'm just focused on the Euros and the Copa America for right now. But when's the Euros and the Copa America? Let me see. Euros. On June the 14th. Yeah, so in June. In June is the Euros and the Copa America. June the 20th. Yeah, so okay, so on June, in the middle of June. It's gonna last until July. Okay.
In the ideal world, they'd be using him sparingly, but Xavi has to use him week in, week out. He's depending on the club's youngest.
So we're a month away. I hopped on the plane as soon as the Liga scored that outside goal. I just laughed and said, "Of course, of fucking course," and moved on. Bro, you know it. Bro, we've been watching Real Madrid for so long that we already know the script. People who say otherwise is just like they just haven't seen enough of Real Madrid, or they're casual. Right, and what was even funny is that of course it's Manuel Neuer who makes a mistake in a game of that magnitude. When have you ever seen Manuel Neuer make a mistake like that? Against Barca, he turns it into like prime Yashin. Or like prime Neuer. But against Real Madrid, of course, he's fucking Ter Stegen. I said in my video, Madrid makes me believe in the supernatural. I mean, they've sold their soul to the devil, bro. The look they have is absurd. If someone wants to do a collab with you, does he have to mail you? If it is, then you're giving your phone number to the person to fix the collab schedule. No, if you want to collab, just DM me on Twitter. Just DM me on Twitter or on TikTok, and we'll get in contact. I mean, it's the easiest form. Or on X, my bad. Also, Copa games were expensive. I was gonna go to the semis one, but I didn't want to watch a boring game. Oh, Rafinha. Nice, good. Rafinha, take a shot. Oh, we hit the post. No fucking way, bro.
Good strike from that man there. I think he's looked good in this first half.
We hit the post. Hey, decent shot from long.
Diagonal run. There's only one pass really for Gundogan. Hits it really sweetly. And as you say,
No.
Quickly.
On the rebound fell a little bit awkward for Gundogan.
He does get contact with it. He's shin almost.
But it's been a relatively boring half, guys. Honestly, I think that was Barcelona's most dangerous chance in 40 minutes.
position, Rafinha, it would be out on the right-hand side where Yamal is playing. In recent weeks, I think he's done a fairly good job down this left-hand side. Here's his strike. Uses the inside.
Wait, I
of his left
want to see
foot.
the own goal from
Well,
Emi
in
Martinez.
towards that post, but away from the goalkeeper. So unlucky. Really good effort.
He's been in very good form recently. 3 goals in his last 5 starts for Barcelona. That's a great ball. Gundogan is away. He's definitely on.
Oh, nice right there. Let me Yamal finish that. Let's go.
Superb finish from the boy wonder.
Woo. We take the lead. I was trying to watch the Emi Martinez own goal.
Lamine Yamal, they've come from far and wide to see his talents. And he ignites the game with his perfect timing.
Well, there's 2.
Wait, what the fuck? Let me start in again. One tackle away from that.
Lewandowski being a goal
Wait. Hold up. Let me see this goal because I was trying to watch the goal next.
scorer. And he had to actually play-
Lewandowski, good turn. Is Lamine Yamal onside? Oh, what a pass to Gundogan.
Yamal onside when the next ball's played to him.
Through the legs of
He's actually behind the ball, behind the
brilliant
defender.
finish right there.
Good finish.
Let's go.
He wraps his foot round it. Great bend on the ball. Just clips the inside of the post. That's the perfect finish. And a really good move from Barcelona. Started by Lewandowski.
Jinx successfully. I planned this.
Finished by that man there.
Imagine being that accomplished at the age of 16. It's his 8th goal of the season. It's his 5th in La Liga. Maybe more to come in the remaining 3.5 games.
I'm
of
a
the
regular
season.
viewer.
Best thing about it, it does completely unfazed.
No, it's not because of that. It's just because I like to keep my things like organized.
You look at
No, I like to have everything related to the channel on one side.
a little bit of pace to go past.
Like for example, on
Technically brilliant.
I have a WhatsApp group
And a good temperament as well.
between Alex, Avado, and Sebi in which we can communicate. Well, Hakim, if you ever want to get in touch with me, you just DM me on Twitter or on X.
Gundogan had a slow start to the game, but instrumental in everything in the last 10 minutes.
That's a fantastic goal from Barca right there, boys.
Himself only 17 years of age. Inexperience in this team. But they have been 2 of the stars, cubarsi at the back and Lamine Yamal up front. This is Traore.
Oh yeah.
Poor pass from Cancelo. Orientes. This is Pacheco.
Come up with someone better.
Psychologically an important time to score as well, just before the half-time break. Black stays down for now. Becker is away,
Oh.
steadies himself, but doesn't have the finishing qualities of Lamine.
Little Lamine, I'm pouring honey on you, you young
Beat the
goat.
trap.
He certainly did. And that's what I was talking about. He doesn't have to play right on the offside line. Not a good finish for him. Cubarsi was getting back. But that's really the only threat that Real Sociedad have posed. One ball played in behind, the timing of the run by Becker.
Bro, I just want to be back in the cap now, man.
That is the updated table. Barcelona, if it stays like this, will move into
What's
second place.
HH's conditions? Now he is happy in your group.
35 games of the season.
I'm gonna hit you up next month so we can think of something. Yeah, perfect, bro. TBS, you just let me know when you're back home, and we'll do something. You know, either talking about the international football, doing like a preview of the Euros, the Copa America, or just talking about the Barcelona season as a whole. That's actually something that I have planned. Just at the end of the season, maybe like 30 minutes, 40. I get together with Alvaro, Alex, and all of them, and we talk about that. Just the season as a whole, players who've underperformed, players who've overperformed, your standouts, your MVPs. Xavi, Lewandowski fan, lovely footwork right there, lovely. Putting the cross. No, there's no one there.
Cubarsi came a long way to steal that off Becker, who arguably in the first half has had the better of Cubarsi.
What we've seen is that Becker is a player that likes the ball played in behind. He's got that pace. Not sure he's quite so good when the ball's played into his feet.
His man is great.
Lovely, Pedri.
His feet.
Kunde,
Lewandowski is-
finish that.
Kunde keeps his balance.
There you go, lovely.
Was he bowled over? Not
Mimo
to the
puts in the
referee.
cross.
Lamine
Ah,
puts it to the far post, too much of a stretch for
HH should be happy. His Arsenal defeated Man U to get a Europa spot. Bro, if Barcelona they're doing bad, Man United are doing worse.
He's racing through here. Probably not, but a risky challenge by the left wing back, Adam Buru.
Free kind of got, or should I say the ball kind of got stuck under the boots of Kunde.
So am I getting a break in the international window? Actually, funny enough, no. I was thinking about making watch-alongs for like the big games in the Euros, the big games in the Copa America. There's obviously going to still be the latest news roundups when we talk about the news of the day. That's still going to be going on. But since there's not going to be any Barcelona watch-alongs, I was thinking, hey, what? Like, why not do the watch-alongs for the international fixtures? I'll be right back.
He was counting his fingers, wasn't he? Sent to the referees more than one occasion. There's Gundogan through the defender. Lewandowski. One final chance maybe here for Barcelona.
Oh, no.
Lewandowski. No Session failing to find the escape route. The referee draws the first half to a close. Supporters wanted a little bit more. They have grown into
Now it's
the
half time.
game. Barcelona as they're
Need a
chasing-
Copa America matches vlog?
I mean, your man with the only goal of the
Bro,
game.
that's
A fine move.
that's if I'm able even to attend.
Some clever play from the veteran
Because the Copa America
Lewandowski.
tickets, they're
And
super
Gundogan
expensive.
kept his head. Nonchalant little finish. And then his own little celebration as well. That means something to the folks back at home. Half time, 1-0.
Every match has that one moment that can change everything. Understand the skill and precision behind that play. With Beyond Stats powered by Microsoft and La Liga, millions of data points and AI technology come together to give you a new perspective on the game you love.
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rear view mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Lease a Tucson for $199 a month, or get $2,000 total savings, plus military personnel get an additional $1,000 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Let's fly.
Doug.
I thought you were right behind me.
Only pay for what you need.
More expensive than the Inter Miami match tickets? I think it's
Caitlin Clark.
I'll hold on. Let me see.
Just like not all
Inter Miami tickets.
Don't settle. You want fast, get fast. You want reliable, get reliable. You want powerful, get powerful. Get real deal speed, reliability, and power with Xfinity.
Shoots from here? That's kind of my thing.
No, the Inter Miami tickets they're less expensive. That's because it's Inter Miami, But the for example, I've right now I'm on Ticketmaster and that's where you buy the tickets. You see prices for like 140, 150 bucks, $150. But if you go on the Copa America games, then the prices for the minimum is 500, 500, 600.
Half-time
It's
then,
a lot
Monday
more
night
expensive.
in Catalonia, Barcelona 1, Real Sociedad at 0. Lamine Yamal's goal proving to be the difference.
And obviously it makes sense, you know.
Here at the break, hello and welcome to the ESPN FC studios.
That's simply because it's the Copa America. It's the Copa America.
Palmer summed up quite nicely. Barcelona grew into the game.
Wait, let me
Nice
mute
moves.
this. Ah. Bro, it's a shame we weren't able to put that goal to bed. All right. My brother, what's up, Ricardo? How are you enjoying the game so far, Ricardo? Bro, I'm pretty sure I would have more fun watching paint dry. Literally, the game is so boring. It's awful. A lot of supporting USA in the Copa. It's simple. It's like this. So, it's Argentina. You know that's the team that I want to win. If unfortunately they get knocked out, let's hope it doesn't happen and they win the entire thing. Knock on wood. Then I would want the USA to win, obviously. Loa playing like his career is on the line. Bro, did you see like those little like body feints that he was doing and his recovery work? Bro, he wanted to justify those like 30 million euro salary reports. Yeah, the game's been relatively uneventful. You know, the feeling that us Barcelona fans, I'm pretty sure like some of the squad they feel that as well. You know, we're just like they want to finish the games, and they want the season to be over. Yeah, man. Hey, but what performance from Lamine? Is Ricardo live in Nigeria? I don't think so. What's up, Blaugrana? Sometimes I feel like Lewa is telling Roque to leave. What's up, J2S? What's up, man? How are you feeling about Roque, bro? Very upset. Very upset. Because, you know, Barcelona spent 40 million basically fixed on what was supposed to be like our basically our superstar signing. You know, you make this tremendous financial effort to bring him in. You know, he comes in as an 18-year-old, from Brazil, being a standout star in the Brazilian league, and you know he scores a couple goals, 2 goals, which help Barcelona. He gets a red card, and ever since then, just Xavi and the board, they just haven't really trusted him. And the thing is, like, if you're already looking to sell him, just basically 3 or 4 months after you signed him, what was supposed to be superstar signing for for years, and that looks very bad on the club. Frustrating, really. He's rolling back the years. I mean, Lewa telling Xavi to tell Roque to leave. Mm, I don't think it's like that. I just think that I I, I don't know why Xavi's so reluctant on not playing Roque. Because if Roque isn't good enough, which we don't know, we haven't seen him play at all, really. He's gotten 300 minutes in 4 months. Then why do Barcelona sign him? Well, why do they pay huge money for him? If I'm Roque, I'll give Xavi an uppercut. Not only Xavi, Deco and Laporta. Because it's like this. If Rito Roque isn't good enough, as I said, then why does Deco go out and pay huge money for him and bring him in? You know? And if he is good enough, and just Xavi is throwing like a tantrum, then Xavi should be receiving an uppercut. So either way how you look at things, Barcelona are in the wrong. And the best solution from here on out is just to basically resolve the situation, look for solutions. Either look to sell or look for a loan. But loan deals for Barcelona never work out. I thought Ricardo loves Xavi as a coach. Yo, Ricardo, thoughts on Xavi as a coach? I did ask this question to you when you were on the stream, but for the viewers who have forgotten, Xavi doesn't like Brazilians, but then why is he putting Rafinha constantly? Why does Xavi give chance upon chance upon chance upon chance to a Joao Felix, a Ferran Torres, even to Ousmane Dembele? But Barcelona, they pay huge money for Vitor Roque, and he isn't, given a sniff on the first team. Giving me Demir vibes, but different situation. I can understand that. But the thing is, we didn't spend, 40 million plus 20 and see him as like a potential future star. No. Can't lie, Xavi Simons potentially coming back could be fun. Xavi Simons coming back could be fun. Could be fun. He would basically be an upgrade on Joao Felix. He would be everything that Joao Felix isn't. And if it's on a loan move, I'm taking that. That would definitely be exciting. But the deal there is like, hey, are PSG actually willing to let Xavi Simons go? Because there's been tons of reports that they want to sell him to RB Leipzig just to avoid Xavi Simons going to Barcelona. That's just crazy. Like, since when do PSG actually view us as rivals? Rafinha is not Brazilian. I was never in favor of him coming. He always had limitations because of experience. He's a stopgap manager, and that's it. I think when he came in, you can't really fault him because in that situation, coming, we were under Koeman, we were doing super poorly. We were knocked out of the Champions League for the first time. I think really realistically there was no other alternative to Xavi. But right now, yeah, it screams nepotism. Absolute legend as a player, totally different as a manager. Absolutely, I feel Laporta feels that Xavi can become that Pep Guardiola type manager. But the thing is, there's only one Pep Guardiola in history. I from right now, the decision for Xavi to stay, I think, will turn to bite Laporta in the butt. I don't see Xavi lasting, for example, until December, until Christmas. I just simply don't. We've already seen the limitations and flaws that Xavi has as a manager. It's understandable. Xavi has been a manager for what, two seasons, 3 seasons as a top coach in football, in European football. Not everyone is gonna, become a Pep Guardiola and instantly be a success. Some people grow with time. But you know, if we get Simmons, Dani Olmo, then will it reduce Pedri and Gavi's game time? See, Simmons and Dani Olmo, the position that they would be playing is sort of similar to the position that Rafinha is playing right now. And so it wouldn't take away the minutes that Pedri and Gavi would be having, because in under Xavi, they would be basically playing as like a double pivot with Christensen. Or in the future with Guido Rodriguez. And, in regards to Dani Olmo and Xavi Simmons, if Xavi Simmons comes to Barcelona on a loan, I think that's a huge W. Barcelona going for Dani Olmo's, I don't think that's a valid move. I simply don't think that Dani Olmo has the quality to play for Barcelona. And yeah, for example, he could be a Ferran Torres 1.5, you can say it. I can never blame him for what he has done, but Barca need to look past him. You're right there again. You give massive props to Xavi for basically stabilizing Barcelona's like sporting situation. But now that Barcelona want to take the next step up and go like, challenge for the UCLs, be in the semifinals of the Champions League, go into the last match day against Real Madrid and everything, then you actually need a manager who's experiencing and can take Barcelona there. Victor Font was right that Laporta is a liar and you won't win as UCL. Well, the thing about Victor Font is like Victor Font was also saying, "Hey, I want Xavi as my manager." Like, just because Laporta maybe has done some things wrong doesn't mean that Victor Font is going to do everything perfectly. Rafinha is far too overhated in our fan base. He has been one of our better players this season. Motherfuckers think that just because he's Brazilian with a Barca shirt, he has to play like Prime Dino. Rafinha is actually our second best player in the attack. It's Lewandowski with what's it called? Leading the goals and assists, and then it's Rafinha, I believe. But Rafinha has turned up. If, for example, if I was to keep, a player, it would actually be Rafinha. I understand that, for example, he's like a bum sometimes and he makes like stupid decisions, but he's contributed with some very key and clutch goals. Just look at the game against Napoli, the performance that he put in. Look at the games against PSG. I felt super bad for him because he basically carried Barcelona to that situation and that tie. I'll be honest, I never rated Roque or Endrick. No, I never rated Roque on the Endrick Lamine level, but I thought we got a good deal for him. If we sell him on, wouldn't it be the end of the world? But it makes us look like complete amateurs if we moved him on. A serious institution doesn't spend 40 million and then sell him on 3 months later. That just doesn't happen. Especially in Barcelona's financial situation. Because if you're in a situation where you have to count every penny that's being given to Barcelona, then why did you waste such a colossal amount of money? Oh my God, Christensen. What a fucking pass to Rafinha. Please, Rafinha, finish that. No, Rafinha. Christian just gave you the pass of his life. And you do that? Oh my gosh. But also sucks for the kid, and how do future Brazilians see that and commit to Barcelona? Precisely. If you see that Vitor Roque, for example, is treated the way that he is, and then you see how Real Madrid are treating Endrick, for example, they're just letting him develop in Brazil. And here's the thing: let's not forget that Vitor Roque was brought in because Lewandowski was playing like ass. Lewandowski at the start of the season was horrendous. It wasn't until 2024 and the new year that Lewandowski actually started to play well. It was also like that necessity, like saying like, hey, we actually need a striker here. But after that, Lewandowski actually performs well. Vitor Roque no longer needed, and then Barcelona say, hey, we need a backup striker. You've just spent 40 million on a backup striker. Why are you looking for another backup striker? Ain't gonna lie, I want to see my South American prosper at Barca, but I don't think Guido is it. I don't know why I smell another Romeo situation. I really hope that doesn't happen, Ricardo, because Guido Rodriguez, like, in the few games I've seen him play for the national team, he's been fantastic. But the thing is that Barcelona, the situation is so toxic right now. That if like Guido Rodriguez has one bad game, then that could just like completely ruin his confidence. But for example, the expectation that I have of Guido Rodriguez is not to be the out and out like starting pivot, and that shouldn't be the case. Barcelona, they should be looking for a top pivot, whether that be Zubamendi, Kimmich, but I've said time and time again, Kimmich isn't a pivot. Oh my God, Rafinha. Oh. Kimmich in Bayern Munich's most important games played as a right back for Bayern. What? Dani Olmo is worse than Fermin. Precisely, and you want to pay 60 million euros for him? What? He's not even the standout player for RB Leipzig. The thing is, if you're paying such huge amounts of money, the player has to be a difference maker, and Dani Olmo just isn't. If Barcelona, they're gonna spend, oh my God. If Barcelona are gonna spend huge amounts of money, it has to be on a player that can be the difference maker. Rafinha the last 2 seasons has showed us with important moments, but he isn't consistent. That is true. But for example, what other player, has performed in the big games other than for example, than Rafinha? I remember the first time when every Barca fan rated Fati higher and bigger upgrade than Vinny Jr. But El Hakim, the thing is, like, Fati, when he first emerged onto the scene, that's 100 was the case. Ansu Fati was better than Vinny Jr. because Vinny Jr. at the start, he was really bad. It wasn't until until what, like the first 21, 22, that season in which Vinny Jr. exploded. But it just happened that Ansu Fati, he had career-altering injuries, and ever since then he's not the same. Bro, and the thing is, like, when you look at the situation, Barcelona, they were offered what, 100 million for Ansu Fati back when he first emerged. Imagine if we have taken that. It's the intangibles as well. He can play either wing, GA, merchant, and immense defensive contributions. That's why I think Xavi is so reluctant on selling, Rafinha. Because lovely piece of footwork from Lamine. Because no other winger, can basically do what Rafinha does. Ferran, he doesn't have the defensive contribution that he does. He doesn't have the pace that Rafinha does either. I think Ferran maybe is a little bit better in those those tight spaces. His movement is a little bit better,
Grappling with him.
but is his finishing the same?
Inigo Martinez.
There's a narrative Laporta did a financial masterclass if he sells. Wait,
Rafinha's in there.
ah,
Maybe a high kick as well from Gundogan.
nah, we can't finish nothing. There's a narrative Laporta did a financial masterclass if he sells him on for profit 6 months later though.
Well, no doubt that he caught the defender.
Wait, are you talking about Vitor Roque?
Gundogan.
If for example, if Barcelona sell Vitor Roque for 80 million,
Will ensure that he
okay, then I understand that.
trips Almeria. Well, it was a high bid, it was a low head. Oh my goodness, I think.
And he catches him with his stunts.
Yeah.
Lenormand, yo, this guy just dies.
Very painful for Lenormand.
But the thing is, like, how do you know that Barcelona are going to recuperate the
Occasional hazard for a central defender.
the funds that we paid for Vitor Roque?
Pointer in their career.
That's why I think that's absurd.
Defense.
There's no doubt about it, it's a foul. Referee probably got it right in the end.
Wait, is Ricardo South American? I thought he's African, and AC Channel, his members told me that. No, Ricardo is an honorary Nigerian, but no, he's not Nigerian. Rafinha scored versus PSG, unlike Lewa, Ferran. I don't know why he still gets bashed. It's because sometimes Rafinha, he does break moves. Rafinha at times is a break, and he does stupid things. That's why I said people judge players very quickly. If Vini Jr. was with us, we would have had him sold because with our fan base, he's dealing with every Brazilian.
Foul. My goodness, yeah, it was painful for Lenormand. Of course, there has to be a change of shirt if there are any signs of blood.
He's been on the same sunbed as Luis Garcia.
Fermi warming up. Ferran as well.
I'm not sure whether that shirt they brought on is the same size as the one that he's just taken off. I think it's just be a
Oh my goodness. Try and stream with low latency. Wait, how do you do that, Ricardo?
well, thankfully the central defender is okay to carry on.
They haven't been very good at playing out from the back up, wouldn't say.
I would keep Rafinha rather than
Patterns of play when they
trash Ferran and Loa.
from that defensive third.
Well, I mean, we have to keep Lewandowski because like there isn't another striker who can bring up the goals and assists that he does.
The club, they have a
Like I know Lewandowski, like we want him to leave, but at the same time, he's been no our
I guess last season they finished fourth.
our best attacking player.
Realistically, this
I'm not talking about performances. I'm talking about numbers.
is sixth. He's still claiming they can get fifth spot and finish ahead of their Basque rivals, Athletic Club. There's 8 points between them, with only 9 points to play for after tonight.
I think their Champions League run and the way they played and performed in the early part of the season probably took its toll on them slightly.
This is Alan Buru. Should be a corner. It is.
Loa always scores versus Minos. Yeah, yeah. In the big games, he's not usually there.
Yeah, good defending.
But
Coming back.
the case can be made: why doesn't other players score versus lower opposition as well? Why is it always Lewandowski?
There's a rare excursion over the halfway line for some of the players.
Ideal summer. Ideal summer. Ideal summer.
Pacheco, the 6-foot-something central defenders.
Lewandowski stays for one more year, but we don't renew him.
Shows them the sign.
Oh
Going
my
in
God.
low and hard to the near post.
Ter Stegen potentially sold.
Defensive work.
30, 40 million.
Madrid.
Take that. Let's say 30.
Little over.
Frankie de Jong sold 100 million. You don't keep Joao Felix. You don't keep Cancelo.
Quite get there.
For example, you bring in Zubamendi
His legs.
for 60 million. maybe you sell. No, the players who are leaving. Sergio Roberto, or Romeo, Marcus Alonso. Oh,
That's good defending from Mavamburu. Cubarsi. Pedri. Gundogan, he's played more
you
minutes
bring
than
in Nico
any other
Williams.
player this season. He may well welcome a rest when the rest of the squad
You bring Xavi Simons on loan.
travel to Almeria on Thursday night.
And with that, you're pretty satisfied, no?
Big summer in front of him as well.
I'm all in favor of Ter Stegen leaving. The issue is, who do you even get?
The European Championships.
I think Emi Martinez. Now, here's my situation on Emil Martinez. One, he's not the best on his feet, and I completely understand that.
Yeah, it's a great talking
Just I think then what Xavi will have to do is just make sure that, for example, you limit Emi Martinez's ability on with the ball,
do whatever 16 and 17-year-olds do in the summer.
because unlike what I care the most about my keeper is the ability to make key game defining saves. And that's something that Ter Stegen just hasn't been having. You know, how many times has it been where anyone can take a shot on goal and it goes in?
Adam Buru. He's never going to get back at him without fouling him.
Emi wouldn't be a bad shout, but he's also up there in it with age.
He seems to be able to run quicker with the ball than he does without it at times.
How old is he? 30, 31? Yeah, he's 31.
High line, couple of steps outside the area. Gundogan goes via the back door. Rafinha, now they have to drop back. Real Sociedad, everybody on defensive duty. This is Cancelo.
You'd have Emi Martinez for 3 to 4 years? Yeah, as a keeper, that's not bad, because keepers that can be going down to their late 30s, maybe even early 40s, depending on their physical situation. Wow, lovely footwork, I mean.
Buru has to watch his step with his name freshly inked into the referee's notebook.
Able to get past two. Do you think Barca should break the bank for someone like Alisson? Alisson, I think, is huge.
Playing for fitness as well.
Alisson.
Been
Oh, hold on, let me see.
consistent season for
Alisson
Pedri.
Becker.
His second start in 11 games as well. He's come on in the
See, but the thing is, Alisson is also 31.
Kunde, not diving into that one. Pacheco wins it. Linamon.
Alisson is 31. He does pick up injuries. I'm not worried about his performances. I'm just worried about his availability. And the thing is, would he really want to leave Liverpool, and for how much would he cost? Well, what does transfer market say on the price?
About playing slightly higher up the field now, as close as he can to Becker. Seen enough of Bryce Mendes on the ball, Marino on the ball. Cifuentes has played most of his passes backwards and square. Torres, Sergio Roberto,
Come on, load.
Lopez. Some of the players warming up.
More so because Klopp is leaving. Big match player Rafinha over the Minus Hunter Lewandowski. Yeah. Rafinha is better. De Gea would be great for us, and Xavi loves Spanish players. Yeah, De Gea would be awful. De Gea is just no. More upside with Alisson than Emi. Injuries for goalkeeper is insane. You're standing on the spot for 90% of the game, or someone like Mike Mignon. Just, oh my gosh.
Ball over the top. Oyap about.
Well, I mean, his current market value is 40 million. Please don't concede. Nice, cubarsi. Huge block. Alisson's market value is currently 40 million. Bro, that's crazy to think. His market value in 2019 was 90 million. Imagine paying 100 million for a goalkeeper. That's crazy.
Because he could have had the reverse pass here. Just, you can't see him. He's made the run into the box. There he was. Played the ball square. Continued his run. The pass was on for him.
If you could maybe get maybe like 30 to 40 million, which is what I think it would cost for Emi Martinez, and get Alisson, I think that would be a good shout. But you'd have to negotiate with him. Would he want to leave Liverpool? The wages. In that situation, I think Emi Martinez is a little bit more affordable. And I don't think he's a downgrade on Alisson. I don't think Liverpool will sell Alisson anything less than 175 million. Yeah, and that's where the problem comes.
Barcelona supporters, as you can hear, doing their best to try to raise the tempo of the team. Lewandowski. He's on his own mission to win the Golden Boot for the leading scorer in Spanish football, something he dominated in the Bundesliga with.
Lewandowski, what was the point of that? Well, what was the point of driving the ball up to the wing and just laying it off to Lamine Yamal? I mean, definitely more realistic. Ricardo didn't mention Ederson. No. I think Ederson is an upgrade on Ter Stegen, but I'm more confident on the performances that a Emi Martinez or a Alisson can give over Ederson. You know.
There will be those back home in the States who'll tell you the story of seeing a
But this is stuff that the sporting department and Deco should be planning. Like, there should already be discussions on targeting a goalkeeper, or if not, just having someone in La Masia, just in which Barcelona are keeping an eye on. Barcelona, they should be looking at the squad and saying, hey, looking at the situation. Okay, what's our goalkeeper situation? He's 31. The performance that he puts in are questionable. Maybe we should start looking into the goalkeeper market. Maybe we don't go out for someone this summer, but maybe next summer. What options are available? You do that. Okay, you look at the center backs. Hey, we're pretty stacked in the center back department. Okay, who can we sell? You have Eric Garcia, who had a really good season out on loan. Now would be a good time to sell. Fullbacks. This is where Barcelona are a little bit light. What's our situation in regards to loans? You have Alex Valle playing at Levante. You have Julian Araujo. Alex Valle, he's relatively, his performances have dropped a little bit. Julian Araujo, solid season. Serginho Dest, he's torn his ACL. Maybe we should reinforce, our fullback situation. Midfield, we have no pivot. What pivots are there? But this is like I don't understand why our planning is so bad.
Real Sociedad goalkeeper.
Ederson's ball playing ability gave him a career.
Touch to Gundogan from Rafinha.
Oh,
Isn't the plan they originally hatched on the training?
why? And honestly, I think Barcelona's obsession with someone, the goalkeeper, able to play with someone with their feet. Oh wow, Rafinha, what a shot!
They envisioned it to start with when he cut inside on his left foot to get a shot away. A few moments later,
That shot from Rafinha was going top bins.
wraps his foot round it. Good save as well.
That shot from Rafinha was going top bins.
Couple of steps. Gets that right hand to it. Good play all round.
Christensen causing a nuisance at the near post, trying to create a distraction and catch the eye of the defenders and the goalkeeper. That's the black. Ramiro improvises. Rafinha dinked it in. Becker trying to win the ball, but surrounded by passes.
Barcelona not able to do much right there.
Here is the strike again.
Rafinha puts in the cross. No, takes a shot.
Using the inside of his foot there again. He just used the inside of his foot. Got a lot of pace on it, and bend on it as well. Good save from Ramiro.
And what's even worse is that the names that are being sometimes thrown around in the media, it's not names that are particularly exciting or that you would want. Jesse Marsh has been appointed as new Canada national team coach.
Note how they have missed Zubeldia and Zubimendi. Zubimendi is regarded as the hottest prospect in the team. He has been linked with a move to Barcelona. Here's Bryce Mendes. Bryce Mendes takes it.
Oh my goodness. Brian Mendes, the chance that you have just missed. That's 1-1. Gundogan loses the ball, silly mistake. Cubarsi turned. Oh, jeez.
Really good bit of skill. Bryce Mendes chops it back across Cubarsi. Goalkeeper is going one way. He tries to put it into the far corner.
Oh my God, that's a perfect. Lamine Yamal, point the cross, point the cross, point the cross. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Oh no, Lamine. Right there is the inexperience.
His senior teammates inside.
I just wonder if Rafinha had run offside.
That was maybe the concern for Lamine Yamal as well.
We're going to see a couple of changes here. Though being one of them, been in and out the side in recent weeks.
Ter Stegen Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad? Is that how you pronounce it?
Also going to see a couple of changes for Barcelona. Sergio Roberto.
50 million.
This is Oyarzabal.
Please.
Looking for some kind of support. Gets it from
Do you think with Mbappe going to Real, he simply has to win next year? Ricardo, I've been following your tweets, and you're 100% right. I think now that Mbappe is basically 100% going to Real Madrid, I think he has to win. I think he has to win a treble. With the way that Real Madrid are going right now, because Real Madrid they're going to win the double this year, La Liga and UCL. And if they don't repeat that, next season, then yeah, it's going to be a failure if they don't do that.
There's going to be changes on both sides.
It's going to be an absolute failure. And I just pray that this is like a galactical situation where, all these egos, all these superstars, it doesn't work out. But I think Carlo Ancelotti is just going to find a way to make it work. I really hope it doesn't happen. I really hope it doesn't happen.
I read the situation. Inigo Martinez.
Attacking Cuba. And Kieran Tierney. Tierney is going to come on. Gave him the Spanish pronunciation of the Scottish international's name.
Christensen coming off for Sergio Roberto.
But yeah, it's simple. It's either a treble or nothing.
That man there is the other player to come off, Pedri.
Pedri, 70 minutes. On comes Fermin. Sergio Roberto on for Christensen.
Again, he's been a find this season. He just been offered a new contract. Pacheco off, Tierney on for
Two smart
Real Sociedad.
substitutions. Both of them are really tired.
Roberto's the senior man.
Pedri basically gave an hour of intense football.
And Becker
You don't want to overplay the kid, especially with the Euros coming up.
home against Valencia. And Barnechea takes the place of Aram Buru.
Change of formation, I would imagine.
Traore. Good defending from Jukunde. launching himself at the ball. Which side will react best to the changes from the coach? Again, Barcelona resisting the temptation to rest Lamine Yamal.
All right.
They need to protect this young man.
All right, guys. 20 minutes left into the match. What will Barcelona do? Will we be able to finish out the game? Yo, is that a foul from Tierney?
Tierney, who had a good couple of years at Arsenal before falling out of favour. Had a few injuries as well. Had some injuries at Real Sociedad.
Oh, man.
Well, he hasn't really established himself. He made a big name up in Scotland with Celtic, where he won the Premiership 5 seasons in a row.
Nah, Rafinha, good control.
Impression if they scored a second, they may throw on Vitor Roque for Lewandowski.
Serki.
Seems to be slowing down on the far side of the field. He's full of energy in the opening 20 minutes of the game. He's chasing everything down. Koundé, Lamine Yamal, Gundogan. Inigo.
No.
They have changed their system. Real Sociedad, they're going with a back four now. Still okay. Inigo Martinez.
Marcelo Gallardo is expected to be released by Al Ittihad. He'll be a free agent.
Okay, without being outstanding, I would say. Quite the player that we saw last season. In his first year where he was absolutely brilliant for club and country.
Tierney with the cross. Is going into a striking role. Take Kuba. That's a fine take from
Nice, they're saying good save.
You see goalkeepers quite often push these away. He clings onto it. Take Kuba trying to bend it into the far corner.
A reminder for week of La Liga action. A Madrid derby. Getafe Atletico Madrid Wednesday night on ESPN Deportes and also ESPN Plus. There is Cuba looking lively. Sliding challenge from Inigo Martinez. Came laterally off the Real Sociedad strike. He looks perplexed by that.
There is his strike.
No way.
Well, if all had gone according to the grand plan, Take Kuba would be playing in the colours of Barcelona. They spotted him when he was only 10 years of age. Brought his family over to Spain, but unfortunately for Barcelona, they fell foul of the FIFA regulations.
Oh, what happened here?
Had to head back to his native Japan to continue his footballing and his natural education. He's kind of floated around Spain, came to Mallorca, played at Real Madrid. Real Sociedad. Sorry, Stuart.
Who was fouling who there? That's why the referee in the end didn't give any decision. Couldn't quite be sure who was grabbing hold of whose shirt.
I think Laporta only kept Xavi because he wants to make a run as Pep Enrique, a Pep Enrique club next year, when all their contracts adds up.
Martinez back to Ter Stegen, who's had to make a couple of impressive saves in this game.
But then Xavi as a stopgap manager, just like, what? So you're basically throwing the next season away.
Makes it to Lamine Yamal.
And then what happens if Xavi wins a trophy?
To Fermin. Stopped once, stopped a second.
What then?
But the danger won't go away. Now Lamine Yamal.
He was just trying to lift it into Lewandowski.
You know, and if basically Xavi just sees that as like, oh, you know, like they're gonna get someone else, you know, next year. What's the point of me trying, or me giving it all? That attitude of complacency maybe could be transferred to the players. But guys, I just saw a report saying that Vitor Roque, like Barcelona will accept a club for 45 million euros for Vitor Roque.
Well, the next change for Barcelona appears to be the introduction of Ferran Torres, waiting impatiently down on the halfway line.
Bernardo Chair, the player that committed the foul, he's going to, I think, come out to this left-hand side.
Look at that. The backup striker is Ferran Torres.
Lewandowski makes way. Gets a big round of applause.
The backup striker is Ferran, not Vitor Roque. All right. Essentially, yeah, I think Xavi's only doing Barca a favor for the last year. Xavi's contract is up next year anyways.
Another season, and they'll just wrap him up, regenerated for Thursday night in Almeria.
And that's not how a serious club plans, you know.
He's due a goal, hasn't scored since January. It is Ferran Torres.
Oh my gosh.
Breaks his 4-month barren spell with his first telling kick of the ball. That's put a smile on his face.
Oh, what a start that would have been for him. Don't see the build-up play. He just goes with the inside of his right foot. Good save.
Hey, if you're being serious, if you're looking at the performance, Ramiro, Alex Ramiro, the Real Sociedad goalkeeper, has pulled like 2 or 3 key saves. By the way, we can hear the audio on your stream. Just careful for any copyright. No, yeah, Ricardo, yeah, the audio is fine. As long as I don't show the game, it should be fine. You know. In the past streams, I've done it like that, and as of right now, I haven't received any copyright, so that should be fine. I've seen other YouTubers do that, so hopefully everything is good. But if if they tell me like, hey, you can't use the audio, then that's all right.
Really happy when they do find themselves on the score sheet.
Let's pray that Xavi doesn't win the treble next season. But the thing is, like, I always want Barcelona to win. Like, if Barcelona can win the treble next season and that means Xavi stays, I want Xavi to stay. Because just because Pep Guardiola, just because Jurgen Klopp come, doesn't mean that they're gonna instantly turn around the situation. Ideally, we win the treble next season and then Pep Guardiola comes. But the thing is, why would Pep Guardiola want to come to Barcelona knowing the legacy that he already has at the club? He's won everything. He's created the most successful team of all time. If Barcelona, if they aren't able to basically replicate that situation or replicate that success, then the fans are going to be getting on Pep Guardiola.
It's going through his mind. Araujo.
Roberto as a sub, but Roque still on the bench. I understand Sergio Roberto and Fermin as substitutes in the midfield, but why bring on Ferran Torres to be your backup striker when you have Vitor Roque? That's a substitution I don't understand. If you want to bring on Ferran Torres, bring him on for Rafinha. Bring him on for Lamine Yamal. Don't bring him on for Lewandowski. Ain't going to lie, I don't think he'll be judged the same simply because he doesn't have Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets. See, Ricardo, you can say that, but I guarantee you that a lot of Barcelona fans, or maybe the casuals or anything like that, like not the hardcore Barcelona fans, they'll not view things the same. Because what's going to be the feeling of or like the sensations or the expectations as soon as Pep Guardiola is announced? Oh, Barcelona, they're going to be back challenging for every single trophy. No, that's not the case. You have to give Pep Guardiola time, everything like that. Start from scratch. Obviously, the expectations are going to be high. Should they be?
Well, I think what he's saying is that who won the ball here? Yeah, the player that won the ball is Lenormand. And Torres then kicks through him. It's the right decision by the referee. Good play by Lenormand. He read the situation perfectly.
Sociedad are going to have a free kick.
Yeah, big chance.
See, and now here's the problem that Barcelona run in this game specifically. Barcelona, they're up 1-0. We've had chance after chance after chance. If Real Sociedad somehow in the next 10 minutes, if they equalize,
Seems to be lining it up here.
why have we been playing this game?
Kubo is over it as well.
Doesn't have much of a view, does he, Ter Stegen?
Please not Ferran. No, Ferran is already on the pitch.
5 Barcelona players in the wall.
He's had like one good chance, in which Remiro has saved,
Sociedad players
but
attempting to obstruct his view. Zakarian goes through the wall, but well, he had enough of a view and actually got there ahead of the ball, Ter Stegen.
He sees it all the way. It's an easy save for him. As you said, he just made his dive a fraction too early, didn't he? Had to wait for it almost.
nice. Ter Stegen, good save. Nunez 2.0 sending balls to Mars. Ricardo, what are your thoughts on Darwin Nunez? Cancelo, get there. Cancelo.
To put it to bed.
No,
Great
Cancelo.
recovery there from the substitute, Odriozola.
Could he have played it first time with the outside of his right boot? He doesn't do so. He usually likes using the outside of his right boot. He just played it across to Ferran Torres, who would have had an open goal.
Bad touch.
A good run.
Straight ass
Right over the
cheeks.
top.
Oh my god. Bro, Darwin Nunez, the amount of chaos that he would cause at Barcelona is just, it'd be funny. As a neutral, it'd be funny. I would rather trust Nunez to score bangers than trusting Ferran to do something. I hope Barca doesn't sell Araujo. I really hope they don't either.
With the volley.
You know, if you're gonna sell someone, don't sell the pillars in your team. Araujo, I understand that he's created some mistakes. 2 mistakes have cost us,
Term contract at the club.
but he's still young.
Teenager would like
He's
his
one of the best defenders in the world.
the senior side.
He has been one of your best defenders during the time of his tenure. Look to sell other players who are not as important. Look at Frankie De Jong, for example. I think if Barcelona they are going to make a big sale, it's going to be Frankie.
Into second place.
Yeah, if you sell Rojo, you're putting all your eggs on cubarsi, which is insane. That's not smart planning. Because what happens if cubarsi, I'm not saying this is going to happen. But what happens if this 3 or 4 month spell in which he's been really good, is just a what you would call a 1 season wonder? What happens if he isn't able to replicate this next season? What happens if he gets injured? He tore his ACL. He's 17. How can you put all the pressure on a 17-year-old?
Ter Stegen will be hoping for a shutout. Doesn't have one in the last.
Ricardo El Hakim wants to ask you something. He says, what's your view on Xavi saying Eric Garcia is a generational talent whom he wants to keep? And El Hakim is referring to that quote from Xavi saying that he wants Eric Garcia to stay, that he never wanted him to leave.
Nice ball.
Ferran, cross it. Ferran, cross it.
Two in support. Damien sprinting into the centre. Lays the ball back onto Lamine Yamal, looking for his second.
No,
of the
Sergio
game.
Roberto, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
Tierney.
Barcelona's on a counter, and you guys ruin it.
Tierney looks a far more accomplished player, doesn't he, than the youngster Aram Baru. Tierney, in the eyes of the coach, wasn't quite 100% fit tonight, so he didn't want to throw him in from the start.
And that's where the pass from Sergio Roberto wasn't quite firm enough. They're trying to play it with his left foot. Now, defender to get back into a good position.
More reason to sack Xavi, and he refused to comment on Ansu.
Initially by Rafinha.
Because I think Barcelona are actually looking to sell Ansu in the summer.
Lamine Yamal.
If I'm Barcelona, I bite the bullet. I sell Ansu.
Imagination.
All my life, Barcelona need to learn just to shoot the fucking ball.
Other players.
Bro, I don't know why Sergio Roberto he didn't shoot right there. Why pass it to Lamine? And if you do it, pass it in front of him. You passed it where Lamine Yamal he had to stop, grab the ball a little bit, and then do a little cutback, a little fake shot. My bad.
Take a deflection.
Sure, but but sell Eric Garcia as well. Sell Eric Garcia, sell Ansu. Bro, just take whatever money you can. That's something that Barcelona, I don't, bro. Ricardo, do you understand what it is to sell Casemiro for 90 million euros or something like that? They've sold Casemiro for 90.
Cancelo.
And we're over here trying to get what? 45 for Vitor Roque? We're trying to get 15 for Lewandowski? We're trying to get... We're just trying to get rid of Frankie? Just 60 million for Frankie? We sell horrendously. Awful. Awful. If Xavi replaces Eric Garcia with Araujo, what would be your condition? I think that would be a horrible move. I think that would be actual horrible. But see, here's the thing. If the plan is to sell Araujo, but you bring in Kimmich, and then you move Koundé out to center back, and Kimmich is your right back, then that's not the end of the world. Then that's not the end of the world. You know? That could be possible. Casemiro fell off the face of the earth. I mean, that's what happens when you have the white shirt protecting you. You know, the refs and everything protecting you. You know.
Catches the eye of the defenders. Cuba is shot blocked by Gundogan. Here is Fermin. Lopez to Cancelo. Rafinha, got the feeling he's got a fraction too early. Such is the trend. The referee's assistant keeps her for now. Then Moncler's the ball.
Be kind and remove Ferran from my colleague. You have Rafinha too.
Free kick Barca.
Hey Thomas, but we have to put a price tag for that.
Been in an offside position. There's the final bit of.
What's the price tag for getting rid of these players?
Cancelo.
Didn't you see that Old Trafford was turning into a waterfall against Arsenal? Yeah, bro, the roof was leaking. But did you guys see the AI generated image of Old Trafford? Let me see if I can pull it up. AI generated Old Trafford.
Romeo. Just have a little trot.
Yeah, unless it's spotted. Mario Romeo. Come on against Girona. Hasn't been seen a great deal recently. Get the impression it was another signing which wasn't exactly sanctioned by the coach. An ambitious distance.
Oh yeah, like right here.
Rafinha.
Bro, people were saying that this is going to be Old Trafford. That was funny. And these guys dare to make fun of Barcelona fans. Ronaldo may have had a point.
It comes off one part of the body and goes on to the arm, so that won't be turned over. Going back to Romeo.
Thank God accepted me and someone comments against Ferran. I don't know why. Guys, simple. I don't think Ferran is the next Messiah or anything like that. Just he's the only option that we have. Who do you guys want? Obviously, if Barcelona they were at the peak of their powers, Ferran is not even sniffing the bench. But the competition for Ferran is what? Rafinha, Lewandowski, a 35-year-old Lewandowski, and a 16-year-old Lamine Yamal. Ferran, we can maybe get 10 mil each foot. Oh. We paid 50 million for him. Keep that in mind. We paid 50 million for Ferran.
To the ground, look at the stadium clock.
It is the free kick that the players are going and look at Isola. Sticks his leg out, ball bounces up on his arm.
Is that a penalty? No, it hits the his legs before it bounces on his hand.
It hits another part of the body and then
No penalty right there for what you're talking about.
Isn't considered to be a penalty.
Old Trafford should be tagged as a wonder because you won't see a stadium where waterfalls can be seen. Wait, are they actually going to give a penalty for
His
that?
interpretation of the law of handball is maybe not the same as yours
I don't think that that's a penalty.
or his.
What you have to say,
I
that's
understand that it
round
hits the
play.
defender's.
That's why they could still look at it.
Oh, on the first
Hasn't
action.
really started anywhere. Went back to the goalkeeper.
Oh, not on the second one. Okay, okay, okay. Let me see, but I haven't seen it though. Penalty for Barca potentially.
He's having a long look at something.
Yo, what's up, 24K? Welcome to the stream, man. Twitter's still burning about Vitor. Rightfully so. All Barcelona fans should be angry at how Barcelona manages this situation.
He didn't, with his own eyes, think they've been
If the club never, if Xavi and you know the board never wanted to place their faith on Vitor Roque, then that's 45 million euros that we wasted.
He's going to give a penalty.
Penalty. Okay.
on the advice of his VAR.
It's the one before the one everyone saw. Yeah. I haven't seen that.
He's given a yellow card to somebody that said something. I think rather. Oh, yeah,
I've seen many Arsenal players based Old Trafford because in the dressing room I was leaking water.
Here it is again.
That one.
That could be that one there.
Imagine having two handballs in like a sequence of play.
Watch here.
Well,
That's the
that
one.
that would make
Oh,
sense.
yeah, that's handball.
The second offense, when you saw it, you could see it right on the 18th
It just
yard
hits
line.
his hand.
It's the first handball. He didn't spot that.
Odriozola.
I don't know much doubt that anybody inside the stadium
Nah, it's a handball. Like, what can you do?
side of the,
Let Vito take it.
Whether you would give handball for that is
Who's it taking it? Ferran?
that is questionable.
No, it's Rafinha.
That
Or
to
is it
the team in
Gundogan?
the,
Who is it?
studios at the end of the game to
Remiro. Move out of the fucking way, bro.
chance to put it
No, it's
well
Rafinha.
beyond Real Sociedad.
Please, Rafinha, don't miss this. Rafinha from the penalty spot. Nice. Bottom right hand corner. Huge.
3 points in the bag.
What's he showing? Pray for
Second place.
RS.
Well, I have to say, I think he's deserved it. Hit the post. He's had 2 or 3 other good shots. He's played some good passing as well. He's been energetic. And that was a great penalty as well. Goalkeeper chose the right way. He's going to get a yellow card for taking his shirt off. Of course he is.
Rafinha booked for that.
He's giving yellow card to the cameraman as well for
I don't know in
joining
which
the celebrations with Rafinha.
for what he's talking about. Okay, so Rafinha on for Order Romeo. Wow, so Order Romeo getting basically 30 minutes, 30 seconds
Appearance
of football.
Oriol
By the way, next year, if Lewandowski plays a certain amount of minutes, I think over 45 minutes per game across all league games, that will unlock another year on his contract that we have to pay him. What the fuck kind of contract? Yo, I think that's what we had to offer in order for Lewandowski to say, hey, come to Barcelona. I think all of this, like, why would Lewandowski want to come to Barcelona, leaving Bayern, knowing the situation that Barcelona were in?
Gundogan is the man who's
Like, we would have to be naive to think that we didn't offer some insane, you know, clause in the contract.
in midweek.
Rafinha's putting the ball on Mars.
Games coming up.
What's the future of Old Trafford if the opponent's team's dressing room is leaked in water? Then the stadium should be banned for mostly matches. As a top professional club in the Premier League, I don't understand how that can happen. Where the stadium, the roof is leaking.
Cal Felix have scored.
That's something that should be fixed ASAP. The press about Vitor Roque. Hockey.
Felix with 10.
The flood going on in Brazil. Oh.
I think he's actually just running back with Ferran Torres and it hits him on his arm. He didn't know too much about it.
Romeo getting a 30-second hit cardio session. Bro, we will never get Brazilian again.
Both ways, but
I know, but bro, his contracts is like a bunch of face down trap cards. I'm shocked. Not a young talent, but more established player. Barca will always be Barca for South Americans.
Handling of the ball. Now what's for the second one?
Ah, man. It's going to be tough. Hey, but hey, now we're on second place, boys. We're 1 point ahead of Girona. Wait, did Girona already play? Let me check right now. Table. Girona, they have played, yup. They've just lost. Who did they lose against? Ooh, they lost against Atletico Madrid. Wait, was that just now? Or did they draw? No, they drew. Yeah, they drew. They drew against Deportivo Alaves. 2-2. Huge, huge, huge. Well, Barcelona, they're in second place right now. But guys, that's game. Barcelona get a 2-0 victory against Real Sociedad. Deserved winners, honestly. Other than that, you know, penalty and the goal from Barca, in which it was a fantastic combination play from Lamine Yamal, Gundogan, and Lewandowski. Then, no, otherwise pretty boring game. I'll be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction, guys. So make sure you tune in for that. But they tied Alaves. That's true, but Xavi checking for Catalan blood narrative is growing. Ugh, looking bad. Guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. As I said, I'll be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction. And, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and catch you guys all in the next video. No, right there.